Hi fellas, this is Kemadis again to the solution. Welcome back to another video tutorial. Well fellas, now today fellas, we're gonna study mechanics. Okay, so today our topic is projectile. So today we're gonna solve now we're gonna solve the third part of this question. So if you have missed the previous part, the previous solution of this question paper, don't worry, I'll put the link to the previous episode at the end of this tutorial, so stay tuned and let's carry on. Okay, so now we're gonna solve C. So before solving C, let us once again let us read this question. So at time t seconds of t passes through the point with position vector 2 lambda I plus lambda j meter, where m sorry 2 lambda I plus 2 lambda j meter, where lambda is a positive constant. Okay, so this is the information given. Lambda should be positive, should be greater than 0. Lambda is greater than 0. Okay, here the position vector is given for this particular time t seconds. At t seconds, t passes through the point with position vector this meter, where lambda is a positive constant. So now let us draw the diagram according to this information given. Okay, so previously here the initial velocity was given. This would be the initial velocity, and it was the particle was moving freely under gravity. Okay, so if we draw the diagram, this horizontal axis should be j component, and this this vertical axis is for j component, this vertical axis is for j component, and this horizontal axis is for I component. Okay, in here the position vector at t second, here the time is t seconds. Okay, at t seconds the position vector is 2 lambda on the horizontal axis. The horizontal component of displacement, the horizontal displacement is 2 lambda. Okay, and the vertical displacement would be lambda. Okay, so at t seconds, it is the time is given for t seconds, where lambda is a positive constant. So here we can see that there are two unknown values. This is unknown and the lambda is also unknown. So we need to form a simultaneous equation and solve the equation, and we will get two values. And in here they have asked us to find the value of t. So they have asked us to find the value of t. Okay, so here the total mark for this question is 4. Okay, so now let's concentrate on this diagram. So here the initial velocity is given. Here at this point v would be 0. Here lambda is, here the horizontal at time t seconds, the vertical displacement would be lambda, and the horizontal displacement would be twice lambda. Okay, so here the vertical component is j and the horizontal component is I. Okay, the position vector is given by this. Okay, so at first let us resolve horizontally. So previously, okay, so now let us at first solve this equation according to Suvath equation. Okay, Suvath equation, SUVAT. Since we are resolving horizontally, okay, since we are resolving horizontally, here S would be the horizontal displacement, which is twice lambda. Okay, here u would be the um, velocity, horizontal velocity, which is constant since there is no force on the horizontal direction. So u would be the horizontal component, which is 7. Okay, yeah. V would be also 7 since there is no force on the horizontal direction, so the velocity would be constant. Acceleration would be 0 since there is no force, no external force on the horizontal direction. There is no horizontal component of force. Okay, so here the time t second. Okay, for this particular time t second, the horizontal displacement from the ground is lambda, sorry, the vertical, sorry fellas, the vertical displacement is lambda, and the horizontal displacement is twice lambda for particular t seconds. Okay, so since here velocity is constant, so here we will use this equation, this motion equals to equation s is equals to ut. So here let us substitute the values. Okay, u would be 7 and this is t. So um, let's make t the subject, 2 lambda divided by 7. Okay, so let it be equation 1. So we have formed one equation by resolving, we have formed equation 1 by resolving horizontally. Now let's resolve vertically. Okay, so resolving vertically, taking up as positive. Okay, so since there are two directions on the vertical direction, since there are two vertical directions, one is up and another one is down, so we should consider one direction as positive. Okay, one direction. Okay, kidding. So here we have chosen the up as positive direction. Okay, you might choose down as negative direction, it's up to you. So once again let us solve this by Sugat equation. S U B A T. Okay, so S is lambda, U is 7 root 3, G is we don't know, A is minus 9.8. Okay, T is time of flight. Well, let me explain this to you. So here, since we are considering the vertical direction, this is vertical direction. Okay, so we're gonna choose only the vertical components of each quantity. Okay, so we're gonna choose the vertical component of this displacement, vertical component of this initial velocity, vertical component of this force. Okay, acceleration. Okay, so here we are choosing the vertical components only. So here, if we have seen from the position vector, the vertical component here is lambda. So here it is lambda, and from and from the initial velocity, the vertical component here is 7 root 3. So this is how it goes. Okay, here the initial velocity is 7I plus 7 root 3 j. So we have taken the horizontal component of this initial velocity, since we are taking the vertical component of this velocity, since we are dealing with vertical direction. Here the position vector position vector is 2 lambda I plus lambda j. Here we have taken the vertical direction, distance this, okay. Displacement, for the displacement, here we have taken for the displacement we have taken the position vector of horizontal component, vertical component. For the displacement we have taken the vertical component of position vector. Fine. For initial velocity we have taken the vertical component of initial velocity, since we are dealing with vertical direction, okay. Now let us construct equation relating to this. Since time of flight is common, for either ways, either vertically or horizontally, the time of flight is common. Let us construct an equation relating displacement, initial velocity and time. So this is the ideal equation for motion equation, which would relate displacement, initial velocity and time. S equals to ut plus half at square, okay. So here the value of S is lambda, u is 7 root 3. Here the time of flight is t plus half, acceleration is negative, okay. So now let us name this as minus g, okay. No need to take this numerical value, since it would make the equation a little bit of complicated. Since two variables are involved, we're gonna construct another equation, so that is why we are taking g, not we are considering g, not this numerical value. I hope that you have understood, okay. Minus g square. So this is the equation that we have obtained, 7 root 3 t minus half g t square. So now we have found another equation relating lambda and t. So before we have constructed an equation relating this t. So now substituting the value of t, okay, into equation 2, just like simultaneous equation, okay. So substituting sub 1 into 2, okay. So here lambda is equals to 7 root 3 t. Let us substitute the value of t, which is 2 lambda by 7. Here the value of t is 2 lambda by 7, okay. Fine. 2 lambda by 7, okay, minus half g 2 lambda by 7 whole square. So if we have work it out, well, let's do the math. So now we have lambda on this side, and here after simplifying this thing we have 2 lambda into root 3 minus half g. Here this should be square, okay. So 4 lambda square by 49, okay. So this should be 4 lambda square by 49. So let us bring all these things on this side, okay. So after bringing this side, we're gonna have lambda is equals to, sorry, We are bringing all this thing over here. Minus 2 lambda. This 2 lambda becomes minus 2 lambda root 3. Then this becomes positive. Half g 4 lambda square by 49. Okay, is equals to 0. Now let us bring this thing over here and rearrange this thing such as like this: half g, then 4 by 49 lambda square. Okay, plus lambda minus 2 lambda root 3 is equals to 0. So if we now let us simplify this part. Okay, so if we calculate this part, okay, if we calculate this part, we're gonna have 2 by 5. So the value for this part only, okay, is 2 by 5 lambda square plus lambda minus 2 sorry this should be lambda, okay, minus 2 lambda 3 is equals to 0. Since there are lambda everywhere, here we have lambda square, here we have lambda everywhere, so we can take lambda common. Okay, now let's take lambda as common. So if we take lambda common, we will if we take lambda as common, we will end up something like this: 2 by 5 lambda plus 1 minus 2 root 3 is equals to 0. So in here we have lambda is equals to 0. Since lambda is positive according to the condition in the question, okay, here is the question and here is the condition. Here lambda should be greater than 0. Lambda is positive, where lambda is positive constant, so we will ignore this value. Okay, so this is not possible. Now let us take this part: 2 by 5 lambda plus 1 minus 2 root 3 is equals to 0. So if we make lambda the subject, okay, let us now make lambda the subject. 2 by 5 is equals to 2 root 3 minus 1. So here lambda, so lambda is equals to 5 by 2 root 3 minus 1. Okay, so if we calculate this part, then we're gonna end up something like this: lambda is equals to what is this correct? 5 by 2, okay, according to the solution. Okay, 5 by 2 multiplied by 2 root 3 minus 1. Okay, it's correct. So here the lambda would be 6.16. so we have found lambda, the value of lambda. Now let us substitute this value over equation that we have obtained, which is this. Now substituting the value of lambda over here, equation 1. Now substituting the value of lambda here. So if we substitute the value of lambda, 2 multiplied by lambda, which is what, 6.16, okay, divided by 7. Now substituting the value of lambda, okay, substituting the value of lambda. Okay, so here the value of lambda would be 1.76. so here it is. Here we have found the value. Okay, so here first we have found the value of lambda, then we have substitute the value over here into into this equation we are substituting the value into equation 2 that we have obtained earlier, which is 2 lambda by 7. Okay, so here we have just substituted the value 2 multiplied by 6.16 divided by 7, which gives us the value as 1.76 seconds. Okay, so that's the solution to this question, and this is the answer. Now we have found the value for t, which is the time at which the position vector is this. Okay, the time t seconds, the time is 1.76 second, 1.76 seconds when t passes through the point with position vector blah 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 blah, where lambda is positive constant. So fellas, that's the end of this tutorial. So I hope that you have understood the solution as well as the problem. If you have any problem or confusion regarding this topic, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'm always there to help you out. So until then, best of luck for your exam. Stay awesome, stay cool, and as always, peace with chemistry.